Hello and welcome to day number 4 of 30 days of yoga. In this challenge, we will be setting a new intention over the next 30 days and transforming into a new version of ourselves. For day number 4, we will be exploring our values and seeing how this new intention aligns with who we already are. So we will be focusing on alignment today and hips as well. We're going to be getting into the hips, finding that free flow and with a sense of alignment. So if you like this class, I also offer private one-on-one sessions as well as corporate wellness programs. You can check my website for more information, margaretflock.com. And I have a free chart that goes into detail about all the target areas of the body and what poses are associated with those target areas. So if you want the free chart, you can sign up for my newsletter. The link is in the description below. And of course, every day of this challenge, we have a journal prompt that goes along with our flow. So you can check that below in the description after class as well. Let's go ahead and get started in a child's pose. We'll bring the knees wide for this variation. Send the fingertips forward and press the forehead down into the mat. Taking a few deep breaths in and out. Just connecting to our breath. Noticing the natural rhythm, the rise and fall, the quality of air, the fluid movement of the oxygen. And start to tap into the body, just noticing how you're feeling, noticing what's going on. Noticing the points of contact between the body and the mat. Feeling the hips start to open, the armpits stretching, anchoring down through the forehead. On your next inhale, start to rock forward into our tabletop position. Readjust the hands and knees, stacking shoulders of the wrists, hips over knees. Let's take a few rounds of cat-cow to warm up the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze up. Exhale, round, gaze down at the knees. Moving through a few rounds just like this. Go ahead and find a neutral tabletop. Inhale, extend the right leg back behind you, flex the toes. Exhale, lower the toes all the way down, back behind you, and then press through that back heel. Feel a stretch in the calf. Inhale, lift the right toes up. Cross it over the left leg, plant the toes back down. Press back through the back heel and then gaze over the left shoulder, back behind you at the toes. Maybe bump the hips over to the right. Inhale, lift that right foot back up. Exhale, bring it all the way over to the right side of the mat. Lower the foot down, parallel to that side of the mat. Curl the toes under and sit back onto that heel, stretching the inside of the leg here. Next, inhale, bring the hands to hips. Hinge all the way up. Exhale, send the right arm down the right leg. Reach up and over with the left arm. Gate pose. We'll take a flow here. On your next exhale, send the left arm down and back behind you until you reach the heel. Reach up and back with the right arm. Exhale, send the fingertips down and to the right. Send that arm down the right leg. Reach up and over with the left arm. Gate pose. Exhale, send the fingertips down and to the left. Reach the right arm up. Exhale, right fingertips down the right leg. Reach up and over with the left arm. Let's do that one more time. Left fingertips down. Reach right arm up. Exhale, right fingertips down. Reach left arm up. Exhale, return the hands back down onto the mat. Return the right knee to the mat. Sway the hips from left to right. Great job, you guys. We'll take that on the other side. Extend the left foot back behind you. Lower the toes down. Press back through that heel. Breathe. Feel that stretch in the calf. Inhale the left foot up. Cross it over to the right side. Drop the toes back down. Gaze behind you at the right toes. Maybe bump the hips to the left. Keep pressing back through that heel. Inhale, lift the left foot up. Bring it all the way over to the left side. And then plant that foot down parallel to the edge of the mat. Curl the back toes under and sit back on the heel. Feel that stretch on the inside of the left leg. Breathe deep. Next, inhale, bring the hands to hips. Hinge all the way up. Exhale, send the left arm down the left leg. Reach up and over with the right arm. Gate pose. Take 3 breaths. Next, exhale, send the right fingertips down and back behind you. Reach for that heel. Reach up and back with the left arm. And then exhale, send the left arm down, extending it down the left leg. Reach up and over with the right arm. Back to gate pose. Exhale, fingertips down, back behind you. Grab that heel, reach up. Exhale, left fingertips down, sending it down the left leg. Reach up and over with the right arm. One more time, right fingertips down. Find that heel. Left arm up. Exhale, left arm down the left leg. Reach up and over with the right arm. Next, exhale, plant the hands back down onto the mat. Return the left knee to the mat. Sway the hips from left to right. When you're ready, curl the toes under and then send the hips back. Downward facing dog. Just go ahead and explore here. Bend one knee and the other. Sway the hips. Whatever feels good for you today. On your next inhale, make your way to the top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Find a nice long straight spine. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, rise up to stand. Reach the arms up. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank pose. Your version of vinyasa, either chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Draw those elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale to press back, downward facing dog. Take 3 more breaths. Inhale, reach the right leg up and high. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip, gaze under the right armpit. So we're stacking the hips here. Maybe coming up onto the right fingertips if that feels good. You can go ahead and start to make circles with the knees. Just exploring out this hip joint. Notice what's going on. Circle in the other direction. And go ahead and find stillness with that hip open, gazing under the right armpit, anchoring through the corners of the hands. On your next exhale, drop the right toes back behind you. Lift the hips, open the heart, gaze up. Wild thing. Make sure that the shoulder is over the wrist. Exhale, plant the right hand back down, reach right leg up and high one more time. Exhale, step the foot in between the leg, runner's lunge. Go ahead and drop the back knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up, low lunge. You guys are doing great. Bring the right hip back, left hip forward. You can go ahead and find a twist here. So bring the right arm back, left arm forward. Exhale, cartwheel the arms to frame the front foot. Curl the back toes under, lift the back knee back into that runner's lunge. Next, inhale, rise up, press and pose. Great job, you guys. Take a moment here just to breathe, settle in. And we'll find a twist one more time, this time with the knee lifted. Exhale, twist to the right. Scissor those inner thighs together. Gain a little extra lift. Feel that right glute start to work. Inhale to reverse your twist. On your next exhale, we're going to come into revolved half moon. So bring the left hand to a block or your mat. Lift the left foot up off the mat, flex the toes, reach right arm up, level off those hips here. So both hips are in line with each other. Slight micro bend in the right knee. You got this. Exhale, lower the left toes all the way back down. Return the left hand down to the mat for your easy twist. Exhale, horizon, sink both hips down low. Send the right fingertips back behind you. Breathe, keep pressing in through that left hand. Inhale, back to your easy twist. Come back to the ball of that back foot. One more time, horizon. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, horizon. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, plant the right hand to the inside of that right foot. Lizard pose. Heel toe that feet off to the side. And then drop the back knee down. We'll come onto the elbows or onto the block, or you can just stay up on the palms of the hands. Whatever is accessible to you. Really sinking into this left hip flexor, the right hip. Breathe into the stretch. Next, inhale, press yourself back up to the palms of the hands. Curl the back toes under, lift the back knee, and then reach the right arm up, heel toe the right foot back into the center line. This time, we'll plant the right hand back to the inside of the right foot. We're going to walk to the left edge of the mat. We're going to spin the back heel down and flex the toes, coming into our Skandasana, side lunge. So right knee is bent, hands at heart center, left toes are flexed. If this is not for you, you can also lift the hips, bring the hands to the heart for skater pose. Breathe here. You're going to feel the hips start to open and stretch. Next, exhale, plant the hands, straighten the right knee, forward fold, wide-legged fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring the hands to the hips and hinge all the way up to stand. Star pose, reach the arms up. Exhale, goddess squat, sink down low. Making sure that our spine is nice and straight here. Tailbone tucked under. Let's pulse up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Bend that front knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the arms to frame the front foot. Take a big breath in. Exhale, step it back, plank, vinyasa. Take 3 breaths. You guys are doing great. We'll take that same flow on the other side. Inhale the left leg up and high. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip, gaze under the left armpit. And start to make circles with the knee, exploring out the hip joint. Maybe noticing if this hip feels any differently than the right hip. Switch directions. And go ahead and find stillness, opening that hip. On your next exhale, drop the left toes back behind you. Lift the hips, open the heart, wild thing. Exhale, plant the left hand back down. Send the left leg up and high. Exhale, plant the foot between the hands. Great job, you guys. Drop that back knee down, untuck the toes. Inhale, reach the arms up. Low lunge. Drawing the left hip back, the right hip forward. Exhale, find your twist. Right fingertips forward, left fingertips back. Breathe. And exhale, cartwheel the arms to frame that front foot. Curl the back toes under. Lift that back knee. And on your next inhale, rise all the way up, crescent pose. Take a moment here to settle in. Exhale, find your twist, twisting to the left. Scissor those inner thighs together, gain a little extra lift. Inhale to reverse the twist. Right fingertips back. Feel that right hip start to open, the left glute start to work. Next, exhale, bring the right hand down to a block or your mat. Revolved half moon, spring up off of that left foot. Lift that heel up high. Stacking the shoulders, keeping the hips in line with each other, flexing the toes. You got this. How high can you kick that heel? Exhale, return the right toes down back behind you. Plant the right hand, easy twist. Exhale, horizon, sink the hips down low. Breathe. Inhale, back to your easy twist. Ball of the foot. Exhale, horizon. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, horizon. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, plant the left hand to the inside of the left foot. Heel toe that foot to the side. And then drop the back knee down for lizard pose. You can stay on the palms of the hands, or if you want a deeper stretch, come all the way down to the forearms. Let's breathe here. Feeling through the right hip flexor and the left hip. On your next inhale, come back up to the palms of the hands. Curl the back toes under. Lift the back knee. Reach the right arm up one more time. And then walk the left foot back into the center line. And then go ahead and drop the left hand down to the inside of the left foot one more time. This time walking the hands to the right edge of the mat. Spin the right heel down, flex the right toes, and sink down. So the left knee is bent, the right leg is straight with the toes flexed. If this is no good for you, you can also come into skater pose by lifting the hips. Or you can just stay with me in Skandasana, side lunge. Hands to heart center and breathe. Exhale, plant the hands, straighten the left knee, forward fold, wide-legged fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring the hands to hips, hinge up. Reach the arms up, star pose. Exhale, goddess squat, sink down low. This time, we're going to find some fluid movement. So first, we want to make sure that our tailbone is tucked under, our spine is lifted. And let's start to sway from side to side, really just finding that fluid movement. Maybe even bringing the arms into it. Really let yourself express yourself. However the body wants to move, go ahead and let it move. Next, inhale, rise up, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Bending the left knee. Settle in. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel the arms to frame the front foot. Runner's lunge. Take a big breath. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Vinyasa. Pressing back. Downward dog. Go ahead and drop the knees. Sink back to child's pose. Take a moment to reset. You guys did great. We're going to start to stretch now. So go ahead and let the heart rate start to slow. The breath start to slow. When you're ready, go ahead and press back to downward facing dog. Don't worry, we're just going to be here briefly to set up for a pigeon pose. Inhale, slide the right knee in between the hands. Let the left leg go back behind you. You can have the knee closer into the center line, or you can bring that shin parallel. Whatever is best for your body. I think for most people, the knee forward is a good option. When you're ready, inhale, puff up the chest, gaze up towards the ceiling, slight back bend. Exhale, lower all the way down over the right knee. You guys have done so great in today's class. We're going to stay here for about a minute. So just go ahead and completely relax into it. Sending the breath to that right hip. Inhale, press yourself up. Curl the back toes under. Lift the hips. Send the right foot back. Downward facing dog. Just go ahead and bend out the knees. Maybe noticing the difference between the right hip and the left. Next, inhale, send the left knee forward. Right leg back behind you. Finding the variation that works best for your body. Inhale, puff up the chest, gaze up, slight back bend. Exhale, letting the body fold over the left knee. Feeling the stretch in the left hip this time. We'll be here for about a minute. Just let it all go. The hips are where we store a lot of the tension in the body, so we need to take care of them. Next, inhale, press yourself back up. Curl that back toe under. Lift the hips, step back to downward facing dog. Bend out one knee and the other. Then go ahead and drop the knees. Fall over onto one hip. Swing the legs around. Lower all the way down onto your back. Draw the knees into the chest. Maybe make some circles with the knees in one direction. and the other. Go ahead and find happy baby. Press the knees down into the armpits, sway from side to side. Extend one leg and the other. Then finding a nice tight ball, extending the legs up towards the ceiling and pulling them down into the chest. On your next exhale, let go of the legs. Let them fall all the way down onto the mat. Allow the arms to fall down by the sides. Finding your final resting pose, Shavasana. Letting all the tension from the body just release. Allowing the body to sink into the mat. Finding this place of stillness and meditation for the next few moments. You can stay here in Shavasana for as long as you would like. Don't forget to check the description box below for your journal prompt. And if you'd like to get the free target area reference chart by subscribing to the newsletter, the link is in the description as well. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.